outside, and now it's 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now the number 2 hitter, Zach Geloff. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Brent Rooker digs in now.
Inside.
That one drifts inside. Two outs, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals.
Outside.
Ripped to right, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And now the right fielder, Seth Brown. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rooker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. The A's strand 1. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And that one clips the corner. Muncy measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And a pitch. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
To the right side, Geloff. The throw to first. They get the out on Muncy. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball one.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Man at first, one away. And misses inside. Now snap throw to first. Outman dives back in safely. Comes at 2-2. And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Three and two now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball four. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Two outs. Here goes the runner. It's a pitch out. And safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Kike Hernandez to bat next. Payoff pitch. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in the East Bay, here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis. The right-hander back to work. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. This is J.J. Bleday. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Davis gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Righty to the plate. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Fires to second for 1, and that's all they'll get.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Yuri Ruiz getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late. No score here in the second. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Oakland. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. And he deals. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now it's Gavin Lux. That catches the corner. Bounce to the right side. Geloff. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And that's a strike. The pitch. That misses. And it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, runner at first. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Fought off foul. Betts off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. Here the right-hander back to work. Pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Just off the inside edge. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Digging in, Ryan Noda. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Zach Gallo. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one is inside ball 1. Two runs across in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. Swings through that.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And another ball. Got it by him for the K.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. The A's with a 2-run blast as the A's are on top. Back after this on the show. Back in Oakland, and up to the plate is Will Smith. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the slider just misses.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The A's leading by 2. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in the dirt. And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Geloff under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the A's 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. Bottom 4, digging in for Oakland, J.D. Davis. Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Oh, 0-2 to Davis.
Ball.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. 2 outs, base is empty. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ball 1 low. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Caught looking his first time up. The pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Moving back for this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here comes Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Taylor goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And a pitch. And it's strike two.
You know, Blake, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And now the lefty gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hernandez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
No strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
He got a pitch he could get to out front. He kept his bat through the ball and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So digging in, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. Man on second, 2 down. That's off the mark, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, center field. Ruiz under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 left for L.A. They trail things here 2-0. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Esteury Ruiz. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Ohtani back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Righty delivers. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
On the ground to first. Steps on the bag for 1. Goes to second. Safe there.
First of all, that's a great diving stop to keep the ball on the infield. Then he's able to get up and get an out. He also keeps that runner from advancing any further. If that ball gets through, the complexion of this inning could be drastically different.
And now here is Ryan Noda. That one missed. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Kicks and deals. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Gathers and throws to first. That's it out. Well done behind the dish. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs. And a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ruiz on third with 2 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And that will end the inning. The A's strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Mookie Betts will get us started. 1 for 2. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Backed off the plate that time.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one is absolutely belted. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
No strike.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Man at second. that one down the line, and that's just foul. A's leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Max Muncy at the dish. And that one fouled off. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Good eye right there. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
James Outman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Kicks and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Number 38 done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Number 69 gets the ball now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, one out. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That one's gotta feel good. Second home run of the inning for him, and they slide in front in the sixth. It's 4-2.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. Ripped to short. Low throw, and he can't take it out. So up next, Chris Taylor. Outside low, and that's ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-0. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one the other way, and there's a hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So one out with two aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Kike Hernandez. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two on, one out. That one close, ruled a ball. Now 2-0. And he takes a strike. Hernandez, the runner at third. Taylor over at first with one away. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch with the best pitch you possibly can and let the result be whatever it's going to be. Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Lutz in the box now. Take strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And the righty deals.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. In there, he's safe. Taylor up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. The 2-round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here's Oakland's DH, Brent Rooker. The pitch. That misses. And it's 1-0.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
1-1.
And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty to the plate.
Ball. 2-2.
Fly ball down the line. Hernandez going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hammered. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches and really work out there on the mound. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. And the first pitch misses for ball one. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes. That's inside. Fastball for a strike. And now it's filled up. Smoked into left field. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be J.D. Davis.
1-0.
And that's in the dirt. And that is ball one.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the breaking of stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Action in the pen down there. Daniel Hudson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Garcia also throwing. And a pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Swung on, belted. Outman on the move, heading back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there. A little help from the wind, just not enough.
Digging in for Oakland, J.J. Bleday.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Here's the strike.
0-1.
That's towards center. Outman settles under it. Makes the grab. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike. Brown off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And now 1-2. And another ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Outside. 3-2 now. Yuri Ruiz hitting on deck circle. Three-two now. Chop to third. Muncy throws across the diamond, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered here in this one. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
One strike.
Next pitch is outside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That misses. Ball one. Right-handed reliever. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Checks over to first. Back safely. The next pitch misses. Now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Full count.
And a payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Hit a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Scott Alexander.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Will Smith, the next to hit. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1.
Next offering way off the plate. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Max Muncy now at the plate. Strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two. Movement in the bullpen. Trevor Gott preparing to come on if needed. Newcomb, the lefty, warming up as well. One out. Runners at first and second. And a pitch. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Next for L.A., James Outman. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog. A huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
And there's the strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fouled off. He was late. Just off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Not even close there. And a full count now. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's ball 4.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He powers that one out of here. And they add on. It's 8-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
So 2 down. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 9-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
On to pitch now for Oakland, Kyle Muller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Kike Hernandez. down the line. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. The wind of the pitch.
That's down. Ball 2.
Lined into left center, base hit. And that extends the inning.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Ryan Yarbrough.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. The wind and the pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Nick Allen up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Yarbrough, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed.
Well, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back. If they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Look out.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind to kick the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. And now Ryan Noda. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Noda on at second with 2 down. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Still way back. It's 9-3. Back to the top of the order now. And now it's Mookie Betts. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball.
And that's ball
No
1.
strike.
Slider misses outside. 2-0. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Turns and fires to Betts. And a good eye there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man aboard. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses. Muller, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Nobody out. Runner at first. A little bit high. 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Will Smith getting ready to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. And ball 1. Kicks and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And now the lefty. That one misses. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Flips the corner. And it's 3-2. And a pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Muncy at the plate and takes high there. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Way inside. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. And he deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. And here it comes. Next offering misses down and away. So now 2 on and 2 outs. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Outman in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
On the ground to third. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 9-3. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the DH, Brent Rooker. The lefty fires. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. Ripped on a line to center. Hauls it in, 2 away. And here is J.D. Davis. Foul ball there. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's down and away.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And a 1-2 again.
Ball.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Right side, Brown moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Next is the Dodger DH, Chris Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one almost got him. Misses inside, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the 9th.
No.
Just off the outside edge.
3-1.
The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 10-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Los Angeles, Enrique Hernandez. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And it's even up. Base hit, left center field. And next for LA, Gavin Lux. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. In the air to left, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Hernandez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Pop up here, third base side. Allen settles under this one. Allen pulls that one down. Man at first, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. Two outs. Out to short, Allen. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it is now 10-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. Yarbrough back to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman.
Yes, you're out.
And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Now here is Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Right through there for a strike. Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Esteury Ruiz. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
Final score here today, 10-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Pitching in our game today, number 38. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Here's Mookie Betts. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Not even close there. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
1 out, bases empty. One down, bases empty. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Will Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. Two outs. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back on the hill here today. Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
Ryan Noda in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ohtani, an all-star a season ago. He throws a slurve A four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. And another ball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one inside. And now it's 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer